Hello, enlightenment to all, and welcome to That's Me Anderson. I'm your host, Jay. That's Me Anderson is a channel all about uplifting, inspiration, motivation, and encouragement and expressiveness from within oneself based on past and present life experiences. Now, today, I'd like to talk to you about internal and external barriers. But first, what are barriers? Barriers are those things that can hinder or hold back things that we're trying to do. Essentially, they're blockages. And those blockages can come in the form of an internal blockage or an external blockage. You have to be the one to decide what type of blockage it actually is. Now, we as individuals have barriers. All of us do, no matter what form of life we come from. Some of us have more barriers than others. Some of them are more internal than external. But these barriers can also be good and bad. It's all according to the energy that the barrier is presenting to you and how it is in your life. You have to determine that. I'm going to give an example. Say if it's a good barrier. Say, for example, there's something that you're trying to do. And this good barrier is keeping those negative things that could hinder you from achieving your goal. So that will be considered a good barrier. A negative barrier will be something that is hindering you from achieving your goal or stopping you from going forward or progressing forward towards your goal or objective. Remember, it's all about the energy and how the barrier is being used with the energy that is presenting to you in your life. You have to determine that. And a lot of ways you can do that is by doing a pro and con self evaluation. Is this barrier, whether it's external or internal, is it a positive barrier or is it a negative barrier? Now, being that it can be good or bad, and it's all about the energy, barriers are still there to keep things at bay, whether good or bad. And sometimes it can be for our protection, believe it or not. Yeah, it can. I used to be one who used to always think that barriers were always bad. But then as I started going through life and started dealing with situations and peoples and all type of things, I started realizing that sometimes certain barriers have to be put in place in order to protect you in every aspect. Remember, it's all about you progressing for your highest and better good of yourself. That's what it's all about. It's all about progression, not regression. Now, I want to give you three solutions, if you will, that can help you with internal barriers. The first is you can ask for support. Having helping hands or people that are around you, that support system can definitely help you with those internal barriers that you might have. The second is do a self inventory within yourself, like affirmations. Affirmations definitely help. You speak those things into an existence that you are or that you want, and they will eventually manifest themselves to you. But you have to first believe it and accept it. The third is listen to your higher or wiser self. By doing that, you're constantly staying in touch with who you are. And remember, it's all about pushing the best version of who you are out, not keeping it submerged with the bad stuff of what a negative barrier might present to you. Now, as far as external barriers, the first is reduce those distractions. And distractions, if they're not for your betterment, they can also hinder your growth as well. So having those good, if it's a distraction, it should be a good distraction, not something that's going to take away from. The second is listen to yourself more and talk less. Yeah. Listen more and talk less. That definitely is an effective solution to external barriers, for sure. I've used that a lot. Reflecting more on self. That's where you going within yourself and being more introverted, looking at yourself from within and see how you can better handle and deal with situations where it can produce a more positive and effective manner for the betterment, giving you a better outcome in whatever situation or resolution you're looking for. Now, on today, remember internal and external factors. We all have those barriers that are out there that can cause issues. Remember, they can be good or bad. You have to determine that within your specific life and what's going on at that time. Now, if on today you like this topic and it truly resonates with you, and you would like to hear more of this type of topics or similar topics to this, share, like, and comment and subscribe to That's Me Anderson. I'm your host again, Jay, and thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day.